was invited on a trip to Paris, France, courtesy of the Pokémon Company International, where I played an exclusive preview of Pokémon Legends Z-A, specifically the Nintendo Switch 2 edition. And if you're wondering where exactly we played it, you're looking at it right now. I don't know how this is real. My name's Catherine, and today I get to talk about my experience playing roughly an hour of Pokémon Legends Z-A inside of the Eiffel Tower. Pokémon Legends Z-A takes place in Lumiose City, a location based on Paris. So our preview took place in the real-life equivalent of the Prism Tower that stands at the center of Lumiose. When the game was first revealed and we learned that it took place in one city, I was honestly kinda skeptical. After all, the last mainline Pokémon game to feature Lumiose City released over a decade ago, so that's all we had as reference. Getting into this preview, I realized just how much can be done within one city. We were limited to specific areas, and yet it still felt like within those boundaries, there were places I hadn't set foot, despite having a lot of time on our hands dedicated to exploring. The buildings do a huge part in this. There's a lot of vertical exploration, and both trainers and wild Pokémon spawn all over the place, both on the ground and on the rooftops. The urban setting may not be everyone's cup of tea, but I think going with one big city was absolutely the way to go. It feels spacious, but it doesn't feel empty. Turn-based battles have been a foundational part of the Pokémon game series for a very long time. While they've switched things up a teensy bit with additional mechanics here and there, we haven't seen a change quite like this. Pokémon Legends Z-A focuses on real-time battles. You can run around freely while telling your Pokémon what move to use. Each move has a cooldown though, so you can't go spamming the same attack repeatedly. You can also very quickly swap out your Pokémon whenever you want and get right back into action. Battles as a whole are very quick-paced and feel a lot more like how I imagine they'd play out in a real-life environment, if that makes any sense. They're not the standard battles we're used to, but it's honestly really refreshing. Previously in the Pokémon game series, Lumiose City had no wild Pokémon, but that was then. Now, Pokémon Legends Z-A introduces wild zones, designated areas for people and Pokémon to further coexist within the city. These spots are home to various wild Pokémon, some friendly and some not so much. You can seamlessly go from walking around to engaging in battle with these Pokémon, but in a similar fashion, hostile ones can attack you whether you were going after them or not. With quick thinking combined with this fast-paced battle system, you can get out of there safely and maybe even catch a new team member on your way out. Catching Pokémon has also changed in a way that I never could have anticipated. Since the dawn of time, we've been taught that in order to catch a Pokémon, we have to lower its HP and then throw a Pokéball. But also, be careful using strong attacks because you could just knock it out. Well, knocking it out doesn't automatically make it uncatchable. When you knock it out, there's this little bit of time where it's dizzy and you can still catch it. Some Pokémon seem a bit more tough to catch than others. Like this Alpha Houndoom, for instance. Alpha Pokémon made their debut in Pokémon Legends Arceus, and I am so glad that they've returned in this game. I managed to catch the Alpha Houndoom using one Great Ball! Dude, it was a total fluke. It had maybe 90% of its health left. I had barely done anything to it, and I caught it with one Great Ball. People struggled. I'm a winner. There were more Alpha Pokémon, by the way. I just don't know if I can say what they were. I'm just happy that they're back. One last thing I want to mention about catching wild Pokémon is that the Pokéball selection only appears when you're readying to throw a ball. I think that's nice as it means you aren't gonna have another bit of user interface on the screen all the time. It's only there when you need it. When Nightfall comes around, trainers will get out to battle with the goal of going up in the ranks, from rank Z all the way up to rank A. Would you look at that? That's the title of the game. You can try sneaking up on trainers by letting out your Pokémon and attacking theirs while they're not looking, giving you the advantage at the beginning of the battle. Of course, this won't always work, because they're pretty good at spotting you. That being said, I had a handful of times where I successfully snuck up and one-shot a Pokémon with a super effective attack, which was very, very satisfying. Another thing I wasn't expecting and kind of stumbled into, you can run from trainer battles. I found this out by accident. Guys, I fell off a building. Silly hiccups aside, facing a trainer or two was enough to familiarize myself with how these battles play out. Battling trainers out and about is only one part of the challenge. In order to rank up, you have to battle enough trainers and earn enough ticket points to get yourself a challenger's ticket, which qualifies you for a promotion match. We got to take part in a promotion match against Rintaro. Unlike the battles in the city, you can't sneak up and get the advantage. But apart from that, it's the same battle system that at this point in the preview, we've gotten pretty familiar with. A unique challenge we experienced, given that this was a preview, was that we didn't choose what Pokémon were on our team for this match. Kinda has me tempted to not go with my go-to Pokémon. Like, dude, I'm about to put Aromatisse on my team. I'm about to put friggin' Binacle. Anyways, once you've won a promotion match, you of course get a promotion, getting yourself closer to the rank A everyone's working towards, and closer to the prize of having one wish granted. Lumio City has been experiencing a strange phenomenon known as Rogue Mega Evolution, where a Pokémon Mega Evolves on its own. In our preview, we faced off against Mega Victreebel. When you attack it, it drops Mega Power, and with enough of that, you can Mega Evolve your own Pokémon. Mega Evolution is time limited, but collecting more energy from the Rogue Mega Evolved Pokémon adds more time to our Pokémon's Mega Evolution. This boss battle was honestly really enjoyable, though I can't say I had the easiest time. You don't have full control over your Pokémon's movements. It's because of this that one of my Pokémon ran directly into some poison that Victreebel left on the ground. That did not go well. I spent the battle sprinting around alongside my Pokémon, attacking when able, dodging Victreebel's attacks, and collecting more power to keep my Pokémon in their Mega Evolved form. There are a lot of decisions you have to make on the fly, which I'm not the best at, but I still enjoy playing in this snappier way. Most of the footage you've been seeing throughout this video was provided to me by Nintendo of America and focuses on the main parts of the game that we played. That being said, there are two other things I looked at that I want to talk about, so I'll just rapid fire through them. The cafes are both a spot to heal and a spot to take photos alongside your Pokémon. It was here that I was able to confirm that this icon right here does mean you can hide the camera interface. Super useful for recording videos. While we couldn't go clothes shopping or change our hair, customizing our character's face and picking out clothes from the handful available on these save files was really fun, and honestly has me looking forward to seeing how everyone styles their character when the game releases. Also, purple hair is confirmed to be in the game. We are so back. While I'd love to keep rambling about this experience, there's only so much I can say, so you'll have to wait until the release of Pokémon Legends Z-A in less than a month. Thank you for watching, and stay hydrated!